So here we go again. I get the 3DS in terms of like games wasn't as strong as the DS, which is probably why the DS sold worse than the 3DS on it. The 3DS sold worse than the DS, honestly. Like the games of the 3DS were much worse than the DS. But other than that, the equipment of the Switch 2 won't be as strong as the Switch. In terms of power, definitely not. The Switch 2 will be much more powerful than the Switch. Okay, same for the 3DS. Like the 3DS can run games way better on than the DS 10. But the equipment of the Switch 2 won't be as strong as the Switch 1. I really don't understand this hatred towards Nintendo. Like, they're saying the Switch 2 won't be like sales wise. Again, say the Switch 1 had a very high bow that will really pass by in sales, okay? But I still think the Switch 2 will be selling pretty successful. I really think the Switch 2 outsold the 3DS and also the fabled PS5, the greatest console of all time. But yeah, the 3DS wasn't as strong sales as the original DS was. But again, most of the 3DS didn't really get as much third party support as the original DS did. Also, the 3DS also didn't have a very had. This was in the weakest era of Nintendo, where Nintendo just didn't really care anymore. And I think the 3DS just had a better lineup of games during its later years, like 2015, 2016, and even 2014. Okay, I bet the 3DS will pass 100 million copies sold. Okay, because other than Pokemon Smash Bros, the lineup for 3DS games was pretty weak, all things considered. Okay, like Federation Force is not going to sell consoles. Okay, that's telling it as it is. Okay, or a game where you design houses as Animal Crossing villages. Like that's not gonna be a game that's gonna sell very many consoles as well. Like most people don't buy Animal Crossing just to design houses. It's more than Animal Crossing and designing houses for characters. And you don't even get to design your own house in that game. You get to design other people's houses, which made the game very underwhelming and boring. Okay, but yeah. Other than that, the 3DS era, and also let's forget about how they treated Paper Mario during the 3DS era and Mario Party. Okay, two of the worst games of Mario ever were on the 3DS era of Nintendo. But yeah, other than that, the 3DS, they're really saying that the Switch 2 won't be as strong as the Switch. It really depends on what Nintendo puts out. If Nintendo has another 3DS era with the Switch 2, then expect the Switch 2 not as well as the Switch 1. Thing is, the Switch built so much goodwill with actual normal people, not people on 4chan who hate Nintendo, but actual normal people. Well, guess what? The Switch sold pretty well. Sold 140 million units. And yeah, goodbye.